Good morning. Lizzie says good morning too. Time to make the coffee. So today's flavor is the hazelnut decaf, but I'm making it into my own chocolate raspberry with the syrups over here. So today is going to be 82 degrees. Partly sunny, partly cloudy. Should be a nice day. Yesterday we had some rain, but today I'll have to water the garden. So I want to work on my linen closet a little more today. And I'll have to do that this morning while it's still cool in the attic. And then I'll put my heavy blankets and sheets up there in a bin, and that way my linen closet won't have a stack of linen all the way up to my attic. So the closet itself is done, except for the heavier linens that need to be put away. So then I can work my way into the extra room that I want to have ready in case my mom needs to come and stay here for a while. Because I couldn't do that because I couldn't get up the ladder to put anything in the attic. Now with the attic, I'm probably going to work on that in the fall when the weather cools down. There's things up there that I still want to get rid of. I work on that a little bit every fall. But there's also going to be a few things that need to be put up there, like extra decor, that I want to keep, that I can switch up every now and then when I get bored with what I have. So that's my plan, and hopefully that'll work out okay. So let's put some creamer in the coffee and give it a taste. So my prayers reach out to those people in Hawaii. Such a beautiful state to have all those fires going on. I don't know. It's just so sad. I know you guys in California that deal with this all the time. Canada has had to deal with it. So my prayers go out to everybody. So I'd like to just do just a moment of silence. Okay, let's give the coffee a taste. Thank you for those prayers. Cheers. That's pretty good. So, other than that, other than needing to go water, but I'll do that in a little bit. First, I got to go up in the attic before it gets too hot. And I'm going to have an attic fan installed up there when I get the roof done. So, that'll be a little cooler up there. So anyway, I'm going to go finish my coffee, and I'll meet you at the budget book in a little bit. Do you guys have to go potty? Do you have to go potty? Oh, she always has to talk. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go do it. I still didn't get this door fixed. All right. Do what it is you need to do out there. I guess she just wants to go drink some rainwater. I finally got These finally all came up. The caladium, I planted those, way back in the spring. So they finally came up. These I'm going to plant in the ground in the fall. And then I have more over here. So just my little gnome garden. Have my little dog friends. So these hostas will be going probably in the front yard. I'm not sure yet. All right. Okay, here we are back at the budget book. So yesterday I didn't go anywhere. I didn't spend any money. I just found things that I had that I can actually use in my linen closet. So got that all organized. So it was a good productive day. And I'd like to finish up there today and call it good. That would be great. So then I can move on to another project. So I still have a couple of the bedrooms up there need to be organized and things need to be purged out of there. I've done all my clothes closets for now. I usually go through them once or twice a year and get rid of more things. I had a lot of clothes, and I got rid of a lot of clothes. And just by looking at the hangers, the empty hangers that I have, it's a massive amount. And I don't buy clothes very often anymore because I don't need them. My clothes were not worn hardly at all. So because I had so many, none of them really got worn out. So I just plan on using what I have. And since I wear pretty much simple classic styles, I just dress them up with belts and necklaces and scarves and, just the accessories. You can take almost any outfit and dress it up or dress it down. So that's my plan for my clothes. And I do plan on getting rid of more because some of them I just don't like anymore. I wear a lot of t-shirts. I am not real fond of logo t-shirts. I have a couple of funny ones that I do like, but most of my t-shirts are just plain, and the colors that I have kind of mix and match with everything else. I like both long sleeve and short sleeve t-shirts. So I like to wear them under shirts. I like to wear them under sweaters, under blazers, and depending on where I'm going, I can throw a scarf over it, and I always look okay. So, and then I have the clothes that I just are very well loved that I use when I just stay home to work in the garden or do some dirty, dusty decluttering. And those are the clothes that I just wear over and over and over again, but they're not suitable for going anywhere. They're just my work clothes. That's what I call them. And I'm sure everybody has work clothes. I know sometimes I watch YouTube videos and the ladies are, working in their garden and they're dressed to the nines, and it's like, no, that's not me. That would be great if I could do that, but I get dirty when I work. So anyway, I don't plan on going anywhere today. There's nothing that I need to buy right now. The only thing on my list for now are the longer shelves for the garage. But, and then I'll probably have to get some more, I don't know what you call them, the strips and the brackets that you hang. So the shorter shelves that I'm not going to be using in the particular spot where I want, I'm going to hang those up somewhere else. So it's too late to take those back. I've had them for a couple months, but they didn't work out, so I want to reuse them somewhere else. So just using what I have, using what I find in my own house. I love to shop my own house. It's fun for me. I actually enjoy organizing and purging. It's cathartic to me. And some things you keep. I'm not one to have a lot of sentimental things other than photographs. If I don't find a use for it anymore, then I get rid of it. That's like all the wedding stuff that I had. I kept it for quite a while. That was from when I married Tom. Let's see, when was that? 2009. But we're divorced, and that stuff doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I did keep a couple of the centerpieces because they had candles and colored sand in them, and they were centerpieces that I made. And those are things that I can use as decor, and that works out real well. So use what you have, reuse what you have, and if you really, really don't want to use something anymore, you don't like it, or it doesn't serve its purpose anymore, then donate it and let somebody else enjoy it. All right, well, I'm going to write my morning pages, get my thoughts together, and then I'm going to go put that stuff in the attic and work on some other little projects. I have some laundry to fold, some dishes to put away. So, and I want to make a salad using the kale from the garden, the chard, and I'm going to try using some of that bruschetta that I made the other day as a dressing. And the kale can sit in a mason jar to soften up. So that's what I'm going to do, and maybe it'll be good by dinner time. All right, I will be back. All right, I'm up in my hallway. Here I have a bunch of empty boxes, except for this one has hangers in it. I'm going to keep that one. That needs to go in the attic. This is stuff that will probably go to the donation. Not the bucket or the shoe boxes, but... And then over here, I have blankets. Those I'm keeping. This stuff needs to go in the attic. The pillows I need to put into a vacuum bag. So I need to put all this stuff away today. So that's my project. We'll see how much I get done. I don't know if I'll get all this done today. I'm keeping the boxes for to put donations in, so those aren't staying here. All right, I will be back. All right, well, I got all these pillows out of the attic, just in various colors, and I need to put those in the vacuum bags and stick them back up in the attic. So now my bed is a mess, but I did put quite a bit of stuff up in the attic and got it organized. So this little pile here is left, and it's kind of all one color scheme, so that's an option that I can put on my bed if I want to change it up. And in here I did find a few more sheets. I have to put these shoe boxes up in the attic, but I did find a couple more sheets for the twin beds, so those are up there. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So that's what I got done today. And I'll work on it some more tomorrow because that's enough going up and down the ladder for me. Well, it's time to relax in my chair now. I went up and down that ladder enough times today. What happens is sciatica kicks in if I do it too much. So, and it's getting close to 2 p.m., so that's enough for today. I feel good about what I got done. I did okay. So another day or two and I should be able to wind it up. And I've also been going through a couple of things up in the attic while I was up there because I needed the bins for my sheets. So I found more pants. Yes, I have more pants. I think I have enough pants to outfit the whole city. But these are really old, like really old. So most of those I'm sure I'll probably be getting rid of. I mean, it's not a whole horde of them, but it's probably about a dozen pair, maybe 10 pairs of pants up there. And obviously I haven't worn them in years, so I think I could let them go. And again, they're classic styles, so they're not something that's going to go out of style, so I will donate them. If I find a pair or two that I like, I'll keep it. But it's things that I wore when I worked, so they're more formal pants, more dress pants. And I very rarely wear dress pants anymore. I'm usually in skinny jeans or something pull up, so. But anyhow, so I have in front of me a cup of warm coffee and a Bubba cup of iced tea. I couldn't make up my mind which one I wanted. So I'll probably drink the coffee first and then I'll drink the iced tea because, the attic is getting hot now, so it's too hot to go up there anyway. So I don't want to dehydrate. So a little extra liquid won't hurt me. So I'm finding that as I'm organizing this time around, I've organized many times in the past, but at that point I was still shopping a lot. So it seemed like, I would get rid of things and then I'd fill it back up and then I'd do the same thing over and over, the definition of insanity. But the one big difference this time is I don't shop much anymore. So, I don't go to Kohl's and I don't go to Target and, I don't go to all the clothing stores. I never go to the mall. I haven't gone to the mall in years. I worked there many years ago when I worked for Hair Care Harmony, and they had their salon right above the food court. So, and I was eating my lunch. I was eating French fries and something. The reason I remember it was French fries because Richard Simmons was down in the food court talking to the ladies about, the weight loss and healthy eating and stuff like that. And he just, there was a big window. The whole salon was a window overlooking the food court. So he just happened to look up and see me eating French fries. So he comes running up the stairs into the salon. And it's like, don't eat those. No, don't eat them. It was pretty funny. So that was my encounter with Richard Simmons. I think he's still alive, but I think he's sort of a recluse. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that was pretty funny. So, but anyway, I was talking about shopping, not about that. But I didn't even shop in the mall way back when. I've never been a mall shopper. I like to bargain shop, so I used to shop at Kohl's. They used to have some really good deals, and I liked the Kohl's Cash. That was nice, so then you got more stuff. And I thought their prices were pretty reasonable, but I haven't shopped at Kohl's in years. So, and then what I used to do when I did shop was if I liked something, I would buy it in every color that I liked. So that's why I have so many clothes. But it's getting better, and I'm not replacing them like I used to. Sometimes Costco has some pretty good deals on clothes. You know, they'll have some nice tops or, you know, pair of pants, but I'll buy like a pair of pants and a top. Or they have good deals on pajamas too. And I like comfortable pajamas. So, but I've already purged my pajamas twice this past year. So, I do buy pajamas at Costco once in a while. I used to shop a lot at Walmart, but I don't anymore because most of the time when I do get things at Walmart, it's food and I order it online. That way I don't have the temptation. I don't even look at what they have. And there's nothing specifically that I go in there to look at for clothes. So another thing that I bought at Costco was new bras. Those were really nice. So I'm getting rid of my older bras and just wearing these because I can wear these all day and it doesn't bother me. The other bras, they were comfortable, but you know, wearing them all day, it's like, ugh. So anyway, so I just wanted to chat a little bit about that and my never-ending project of downsizing here, but I am not filling things up again, which makes things much more pleasant and much more towards my goal of easy living and simplifying. As you get older, you know, you don't want all this stuff weighing you down. At least I don't. You know, some people it might not bother, and that's, you know, you do you. But it weighs me down when I know, oh, that closet is just horrendous. You know, there's so much stuff in there, it's going to blow up. Or, you know, I can't get my laundry put away because these drawers are just so crammed full of stuff that I can't get a piece of paper in between the things anymore. So anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee and put my feet up a little bit, and then by then it might be dinner time, and I already prepared things ahead, and so that's good. All right, I'll be back. Well, for dinner tonight, I'm going to have a salad and some of the meatloaf that I have and some of the mushrooms, and this guy is going into the salad. I'm not going to bother putting him outside. I'm just going to cut these off before it starts to rot. Maybe I'll cut these bigger ones off and just plant what's left. I see it's getting new ones here. So I'm just going to take these bigger ones off, and it's going into a salad. And I went out and looked at my cabbage, and somebody ate half the cabbage, my big cabbage out there. I don't know, it must have been a squirrel. If you're squeamish, look away. Must have been a squirrel or a chipmunk, because I don't think snails could have eaten that much of it away. So I'm going to cut all these off, and then these little leaves are going into the salad. I think I need a smaller knife. Alright, I think this will do. Yep, that works fine. So maybe I'll leave some of these on and see what happens. This one's trying to form a cabbage. Look at that. I'll leave that one on there. So I'll just take off some of these bigger ones, because I really don't think this is going to do well out there. Some of these are starting to turn a little brown, And I don't want to waste them, I'll just eat them. Alright, giving this guy a haircut. Yeah, look at that. It's forming a little tiny cabbage. So weird. Okay, these will go on my salad. It's kind of starting to look like a Christmas tree. That would be a novelty, a cabbage Christmas tree. Okay, so here I have some pasta I cooked this morning. And I cooked enough for a few meals. So I want to make this sort of a pasta salad kind of thing. So, I don't know, about a cup of pasta. However much pasta you like. Then here I have some romaine. That's going to go in there too. And I cut that up this morning. Stuck it in the jar to freshen it up. Gonna add my little cabbage friends here. And then here I have kale and chard, and I put in some of my bruschetta from yesterday, green onion, and raisins. So I put all that in here. So that's all going to go into the salad too, and I might need a bigger bowl. Oh, and I also put some of this raspberry dressing on there. I want to use that up. I would buy that again. It's very tasty. So I have the juice from the bruschetta, and I also have raspberry dressing in here. Now, this already has Parmesan in there. If you missed how I made the bruschetta, I made that, I think it was yesterday. So I'm going to add the rest of this and use it up. But it was very tasty. Okay. So this is going to be sort of a balsamic raspberry kind of dressing. And if you need more salt and pepper, now I did salt and pepper the kale and the chard. Alright, I'm going to mix this up. I'll be back. Okay, I have some pepitas here. I'm going to top it with that. They're salted. And I also have some pizza blend cheese. It needs to be used up. Should make some pizza. Haven't had any pizza in a while. I'm just going to top that off. And there we have it, a very hearty salad. I think that looks good. You could put some croutons on there if you want. Alright, I'm going to give this a taste. That's very good. So a little bit different than just your run-of-the-mill salad. And I did the kale and the chard and the bruschetta and the raspberry dressing. I let that sit a while so that it softened up the kale, and it's very good. So there's my dinner for tonight. I also have a lot of leftover pasta. I have some other dishes I want to make with that. So I'm going to enjoy my dinner, and then I'll be back to sign off. Okay, well, it's the end of the day. I just finished my dinner. I always remind myself of a talking head when I do some of these videos. But anyway, it was a good productive day. I did get a lot more done with my linens in the linen closet, and now everything up there is organized, but now I have to put things into the attic that I want to keep. And some of the things, it's not a ton of things that I'm keeping, but some of the things that I want to keep are different colors. At one point, my bedroom was plum and sage, and I still like those colors. And then it was sort of a brown and sage, and the walls are sage in my bedroom, so, but that's kind of a neutral color. You can do a lot of things with sage. So one of these days I'm going to paint my bedroom. I don't know what color, but again, something neutral. So all those things I want to save in case I want to change up my linens and my curtains, because that's pretty much the only thing I'm going to change up in my room, other than, you know, a few decorations here and there, which will also go into storage boxes up in the attic. So I'm going to work on my attic on cooler days, and it's not a hoard up there, but there's too much stuff up there. The only place that's really a hoard in my house right now is the garage. Now that I would consider hoarded. The rest is just a bunch of stuff that doesn't have a home, that I need to make room for, and that means I have to get rid of some things that I don't like anymore. So anyway, that is my video for today. That's all I have for you. I'm going to go relax and finish my iced tea. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.